Hello friends, welcome to my channel Anirban's World of Digital Finance powered by S4Hana. I am Anirban and today is our ninth video of and also it will be the first video of end user. What we are going to do today is we are going to configure GL accounts, right? The master data GL accounts in FS00. The T code is FS00. Right, so with this, I'm going to let me start sharing my screen. Right, so this is the spreadsheet that we have spoken about many a times before. This is the Ready Reckoner spreadsheet where you will see the video names. So this is S4Hana FICO, and this is the ninth video. And here we are going to talk about general ledger account, and this is an end user type video, not a configuration video. Right, this is the GL. This is the menu which I'm going to show you after some time. And as I mentioned before, this is an end user video, and the T code is FS00. What we are going to do, the activity is GL master data creation. So let me log into SAP. All right, so we'll go to SPRO. No, sorry. So this is the front end. So we will be going through accounting, financial accounting, general ledger, and just give me a moment. I'll just stop the recording for a moment. Okay, I'll start one more time. It is accounting, financial accounting, general ledger, document entry, sorry, general ledger, master data, and GL accounts, individual processing. And here you will see centrally it can be created centrally it can be created in chart of accounts, and this could be created at a company code level. So what are the three things? What is centrally, what is chart of accounts, what is company code, and when you see master data, what is this master data all about? I'm going to talk with you in details in this note section. I'm going to explain you in details in this note section. So what is the master data? So master data is something which is not a transactional in nature, which will remain in the database without for a long time without much changes, as always, right? And the examples could be GL master data, vendor master data, customer master data, right? So for each one of these, we create their attributes at a master data level, and later on we capture transaction for each one of these accounts. Like if it is a GL, at a GL we capture the transactions, and for vendor master for vendor account we capture the transactions. Same for customer. So for capturing the transactions, we create an account at a master data level, and that's what we are going to do now. And we are going to do it at a GL master level right now. Okay. Now, as mentioned, as we saw that there are three levels at which, the GL master data can be created. One is, and as I mentioned, it could be done at centrally. When we say centrally, it would cover both at the chart of accounts level and at a company code level. And when you are doing it at a chart of accounts level, it is at the client level. And when you are doing it at a company code level, then that GL would be applicable for that particular company code. At the chart of accounts level, it would be done at the chart of it would be done at that chart of accounts, and it would be applicable for all the company codes that would be rolling up to that chart of accounts. And centrally is we are adding both the attributes like the chart of accounts and the company code, right? So this is a brief background about creation of GL master. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to create it centrally and click here. Okay, this is where we come. All right. Now, what we should do is that we need to create. So if you see that the company code is CC UK, but this is not our company code. Our company code is HKNM, which is Hakuna Matata. Okay. So let me see if I try to change the company code, and let's see what happens. So it says that this account, this GL doesn't exist. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new account. I'm going to create a new account, GL. So let me see which one I should first create. So I would first create. Let me go to the blueprint, and the first one that I'm going to create is cash account. All right. So cash account, and this is the more or less the the number ranges that I'll follow for asset account. I would go for 1000 to 1999. For liability, it is 22000 to 2999. Okay. So asset, as I said, I'll try to do 1000. So let me come to the blueprint. I'll take this one 1000. So I'll take this and I create this. Okay. Now I will create a new account. So what I'll do is that I'll click on create. So see all the account groups open up. So this, as we know, that this is a cash account, and cash account is a balance sheet account. So I'll select the GL account type as balance sheet. The account group, if you remember that you have created all these account groups, so I will select liquid fund account. Okay. Now this one I'll create as cash account, and this one as cash account. This is an optional field, group account number. So group account number, if you see, while we were actually creating the chart of accounts, we mentioned the group account as SV2G. So this group account number will help you to for your consolidation purpose during your reporting. So for cash account, let's see, I will select this asset account. So I will select 2000. Now let me go to the controls. The controls, the account currency is GBP. Open item management, I'll select open item management. What is open item management all about? So if you see here, open item management is like checking this box will ensure line items in this account is marked as open or closed. So usually we do this in bank account, a clearing account, and all these bank accounts. So I'm going to select this. And then how it would be sorted. How the open item would be sorted, it should be sorted based on the posting key. So I'll select 0001 as a posting date. Sorry, as a posting date. The sort key would be basis the posting date. Moving on to field status group. So if you remember, we have also identified the full field status group. In my previous lectures, I have explained what is field status group. So I'm going to select the field status group for cash. So we could select G0001, G001. We could also select something like a bank G005. So I'm going to go for G001. And that's also I have mentioned in the comment comment. So I'm going to select field status G001 and open item management and sort key as a posting key, just for my reference. All right. So with this, I'm going to post the this. So that's all I need to do in the GL account. So I'm going to post this cash account. So I'll try to post this. Okay. So I'm unable to post this because this they have mentioned this is a relevant to cash flow, and this is a mandatory field, right? So what I need to do now is I'm going to go to a different session, and I'm going to make this optional because I don't want to update this field. I want to make this optional, right? So to do this, let me see how I should do it. So I have to go to the back end, SPRO. I'll go here, IMG screen, and then I'm going to financial accounting. And then financial accounting, global settings, ledger, fields, define field status variant. All right, so this is field status variant, and I think our field status was PMBA. I'll look into this field status group. Sorry, I am not in the right place. Just give me a moment. I'll go to general ledger accounting, master data, GL accounts, preparation, and then I'll go to define accounting group. All right, and here I think our chart of accounts is SMBA. And then I will go to this cash liquid funds, and then I'll click on the field status because I'm actually working on liquid fund account, so I have to change the field status. Here I will click on account management. Here, if you see, the authorization group is no, sorry, uh, bank and financial details. So in bank and financial details, if you see that they're relevant to cash flow, if you see this one relevant to cash flow, this one, if you see, this is a required entry relevant to cash flow. So what I have to do is that I have to make it optional entry relevant to cash flow. Okay, and what I'm going to do is that I'm going to save it now, and I'm going to click my own request, and let me see if I can put it in the right heading. So field status variant LNKG1. So I'll put it here, and I'll select this, and I'll select this. So now I made that field optional. So this is how you have to, like make things optional. And now again, I'll try to post it. I'm unable to post. So what I'll do is that I'll go out again. What I'll do a slash n, and then I'll again come in. So I will create the new account, and then I'll go through this liquid fund accounts. That is a cash account. Now this one, sorry, I forgot to mention this group account number. So group account number we will take, yeah, asset accounting. I have already discussed this. And then the posting key is a sort key is a posting date. All right, this is alternate account number. So this one I also mentioned in my previous lecture. This alternate account number is nothing but a chart of country chart of accounts. So I have selected country chart of account as INT, and this is an optional field for me. So if I want to select something like cash here, so I'll select this one. So this one also is a country chart of accounts which I have mentioned in alternate accounting number. If you go back to my notes, you will see chart of accounts, country chart of accounts. You should mention it in alternate account number. So here you are capturing the chart of accounts. As of now, the field is optional, but you can also update this. So this one I have taken petty cash here, and then here I have taken I will take G001. All right, and now I'm going to post it. Let me see if it allows me to post. See, the data is saved. So here I have actually made it optional, and that's how I'm able to post the general ledger. Okay, now the next thing that I'm going to do is that I'm going to post a bank account. So I'm going to go out. I'm again going to click centrally FS00. And now I want to see the hierarchy. Okay, if I need to see the hierarchy, what I have to go do is that I'm going to go to settings. I'm going to click on hierarchy display, and I'm going to display in navigation. So this one, once I go out again I come in. You see this, it is this tree, it is showing me this tree. So far I have created a cash account, and now these options are there. Like I can it, first of all, it gives me all the listing of all the accounts that I've created for this company code, and I can also copy the one company code and like try to create another company code. So what I'm going to do is that for creating a bank account, I'm going to copy it. And let me see what is the bank account number that I have decided to give. So it is 1001. So I'm going to give 1001 here. Now I'm going to change this bank account. And again, this one as bank account. I'll keep this 2000 as asset accounting. I'll go here. Let me see if I have anything here for bank. So I can take this one as bank. All right, and then I go here. Sorry, my system is hanging. What I'll do, I'll stop the recording for a while. Okay, I'm back. So yes, so G001 will remain as it is, and or probably I can also, let me see which other field status group I will use. I don't know, my system is hanging. Yeah. So if you see bank account, I can take as G005 as well. I can select G001 as well. I'll go for G005 probably. Okay, and that's it. And yes, I have updated everything. And I'm going to post it. I'm going to post this. All right. So this with this we have created a cash account and the bank account. All right, guys. So now I'm going to create a Z. So we have already created a cash account and bank account. Now we are going to create a zero balance account. Okay. So for creating a zero balance account, what I can do is that I will create copy this as well, and then let me go and see. So zero balance account I have taken as two. So now this one is balance sheet, but I'm going to take this as general GL accounts, and then I'm going to give the name as zero balance clearing account, and then I will take this as zero balance clearing account. Now this one, let me see if I have. I don't have a clearing account as such. What I would like to do is that I want to create a clearing account. So to create a clearing account at a group account number, what we want should do is that I'm going to let me go to accounting, financial accounting, general ledger, uh, master data, GL account, individual processing. And what I'm going to do is that I'm going to create it in at a chart of accounts level. Okay. And in the chart of accounts level, our consolidation was, just give me a moment. So our consolidation was, our company code was, chart of account was SV2G. Okay. Just give me a moment. SV2G. So if I now go here, chart of accounts, I'll change to SV2G. Now I'm going to create a new account, and which is clearing account. So what I'll do is that I'll open asset account and I copy paste it, and I'll give it as a 2001, and let me see, I'll take it as set, and then I will make this one as clearing account. And this I'll do as a clearing account, right? And I leave the rest the same. Yeah, I'll leave it the same and I'll save it. So you see I've got a clearing account. You don't need anything else. So I'll go out of this and I come back here. And if I want to see if I got a clearing account, see I've got this clearing account. So I will populate this, and then this alternate account number I'll keep it blank for the clearing account because it's an optional entry. And I'll keep the open item management ticked and the sorting key as 0001. I'll come here. I will select I'll select this field status group as G011, and then I'm going to set this bank accounts obligatory value date. I hit this. This is clearing account with settlement period, and I'm going to save this. So here you have got a zero balance account. Few things that I want to touch upon is that suppose this one, if you remember that while we are creating the chart of accounts, we have actually taken this group account number. So this is a mandatory entry for me. While this one, this control accounts, alternate account number, this is optional entry for me. If I want, I can make it a required entry where we am capturing the country chart of accounts. So how I'm going to do it? If I go back here, SPRO, and then if I go to, I'll first show you enterprise structure definition and financial accounting, and define, sorry, define. Right. So the other thing that I wanted to show you is the difference between this group account number and an alternate account number. So as I mentioned, that alternate account number is where we are capturing the country chart of accounts, and group account number is what we are actually defining it and a chart while we are defining the chart of accounts. So just to show you how is it like, for example, this is always once you define it at the chart while defining the chart of accounts, this is always a mandatory field or a required field, whereas you can go and make this as optional or required, right? So that change you can make it here. For example, what I was explaining is, for example, if I go to SPRO and then SAP reference IMG, financial accounting, and then general ledger accounting, master data, you go to master data, GL accounts, preparation. And now if you see this edit chart of accounts. So if you go to edit chart of accounts, and our chart of accounts was SMBA. Now if I click here, if you see we have already defined SV2G here as a group chart of accounts. Now this is group account number. Once it is defined here, you have to posted something here, otherwise you won't be able to proceed further. For example, I'll show you. If I take this off and try to post it, it is giving me a error message that group account number has to be populated, otherwise you cannot proceed further. So I'll leave it as it is. I won't save changes. I'll go inside uh, display. So this I cannot do away as long as this group chart of accounts is populated. This is always a compulsory field which I can't make it optional. But for this one, alternate account group, alternate accounting account number, where we are actually capturing the country chart of accounts, it is as of now optional. And depending upon the business needs, I can make it optional or mandatory. So if I go back now, and if I click on define accounting group, and then if I take my chart of accounts as SMBA, and I have mentioned also before that what is SMBA stands for. This Simba. These are like inspired by the names are basically inspired by the various characters of the Lion King. That is one of my favorite movie. So this if I go select on this cache and click on field status, and then if I click on controls, see this one alternate account number is here, alternate account number, and here it is optionals. So if the business like needs, we can make it a required entry, or we can make it optional entry, right? So this way we can control the alternate account number, and once we populate the accounting group while framing the chart of accounts, this becomes your mandatory. So that's it about how we are configuring the chart of accounts. Sorry, how we are configuring the GL master data. We will be, continuing to configure GL accounts, other GL accounts in my subsequent videos. Thank you, guys. If you like this video, if you like this video, please, click on the like icon, and please share it with your friends. And if you haven't yet subscribed the channel, please subscribe. Thank you, guys. Thank you.